Hi and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to start by understanding the C major scale and how to play one of the important patterns of it. The first pattern that we are going to learn today is around the first three frets of the guitar, and it's fairly very simple. As you can see the image, it shows you the C major scale pattern number 1. Let me first show you the performance of the scale and how to play it, and then we'll talk about why it's important. Here is how you play the scale. I'm going to play it slower now. Let's try to understand how to play it. Let's break down the tabs and the notes and we'll see how to play them. We start with 3, which is the 3rd fret on the A string, which is the 5th string. Then you play 0, 2, 3 on the D string, which is the 4th string. Then you go to the 3rd string and you play 0, 2. Then you play 0, 1, 3 on the 2nd string. Then you play 0, 1, 3 on the 1st string. And you play 5, 7, 8 on the 1st string, which is the E string. So together it sounds like this: 3, 3, 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Now let's play it reverse. On the 1st string, you will play 8, 7, 5. Then you play 3, 1, 0. Then you play 3, 1, 0 again on the 2nd string. Then you play 2, 0 on the 3rd string. Then you play 3, 2, 0 on the 4th string. And then you play 3 on the A string. I'm going to repeat this even slower now. Now the very important thing to remember for this particular shape is you can use the 3rd finger for the 3rd fret, 2nd finger for 2nd fret, and 1st finger for 1st fret. Just to remember the notes, we will learn in theory later, but as of now just remember that the 3rd fret of the 5th string is a C note. So we are literally playing C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And if you start from 1 again, it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So it's the whole exercise is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So the C major scale is a very important scale as it has 0 sharps and flats. We'll learn about sharps and flats later in the future lessons. It's a very important scale to learn and lots of songs can be learned from only this scale. Uses of these scales will be discussed in the future lessons. Let us go to our second pattern of the C major scale. Now the difference between these patterns is just where they are played on the guitar. The notes are exactly the same that you're playing in other patterns. They're exactly the same notes you're playing across the guitar, and you're familiar with more area on the guitar where you can play exactly the same notes. So let's do pattern number 2. This is what it looks and sounds like. Now, a very easy thing to do in this kind of a lesson or an exercise is you move your hand in such a way that all the other notes can be played with your full hand in the same position or box. So for example, instead of playing 3, 5, 7, 8 with these fingers, you can just play 3 with your 1st finger, move 1 to the 5, then play 7 and then play 8. So 3, 5, 7, 8 on the 5th string, Then you go to the fourth string, you play 5, 7, 9, 10 using the same technique, 1, 1, 3, 4 finger numbers. So it is 5, 7, 9, 10. So let's play it from the top. After this you play, which is third string, fret number 7, 9, 10. Then you go to the second string, you play frets number 8, 10. And then on the first string, you play 7, 8 with your first and second finger. All these fingers, notes and numbers and fret numbers are given inside the diagram, so you can check them out. If you play the reverse, it is so once again with the fingers, 1, 1, 3, 4, 1, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2. And with the notes, it will be 3, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 8, 10, 7, 8. Now let's do a third lesson, the third pattern of the C major scale. As I already said that the notes are exactly the same, it's just on a different part of the guitar. So let's do this. Now this starts with 8 on the 6th string. So it is 8, 10, 12 on the 6th string. And the same notes, or the same numbers on the 5th string. So it is, and then on the 5th string again. So let me play it once, the whole thing. Another way of playing it, which is also provided in the sheet, is this way you get an extra string to play to. So it starts with 8, 10, 12 on the 6th string, then 8, 10, 12 on the 5th string, then 9, 10, 12 on the 4th string, then 9, 10, 12 on the 3rd, then 10, 12 on the 2nd string, and then you play 8th fret on the 1st string. So together it sounds like this: 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 8, 9, 10, 12, 8. So again, slowly I'll do it. 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 10, 12, 8. Okay, now we'll go to the next pattern. Now this one starts with 3, 5, 7 on the 5th string. So I'll just play and show you guys once. So let's try to understand and break down the notes. It's 3, 5, 7 on the 5th string with your 1st, 3rd and 4th finger. Then the same thing on the 4th string, 3, 5, 7. Then on the 3rd string you play 4, 5, 7. On the 2nd string you play 5, 6, 8. On the 1st string you play 5, 7, 8. So this is also a good stretching exercise for your fingers, so that you can reach longer notes at the same time when you play, say for example 3 to 7. So similar type of licks. So let's do it again slowly. On the 5th string you play 3, 5, 7. 4th string 3, 5, 7. 3rd string 4, 5, 7. 2nd string 5, 6, 8. 1st string 5, 7, 8. Reverse. Okay, let's go to the next pattern. Now in this pattern, what you do is you play only one note on the top string, and then on the remaining strings you play more than one note. So this is what it looks like. So you start with the 8th fret of the 6th string, then you go to the 5th string and you play 5, 7, 8. Then you go to the 4th string, play 5, 7, 9 with the fingers given inside the bracket. Then on the 3rd string you play 5, 7 with your 1st and 3rd finger. Then you go to the 2nd string, you play 5, 6, 8 with your 1st, 2nd and 4th finger, 5, 6, 8, and then you play 5, 7, 8 on the 1st string with your 1st, 3rd and 4th finger. So it is 5, 7, 8. So the exercise is in this part of the video, we are going to learn how to play on a metronome. Let's start the metronome on a 90 BPM timing. 90 BPM means 90 beats per minute. It means in 1 minute there are going to be 90 clicks which sound like this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. What we are doing right now is we are playing in a time signature of 4/4, which means after every 4th count the circle repeats. We will get into time signatures in a later video, but as of now let's try and play over this metronome. Since we already know the C major scale, we are going to play that over this, and we are going to learn how to play it with the metronome, and we are going to learn some of its uses. Let's start the metronome. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, I'm just going to play the C major scale over this metronome, and I'm going to play one note on one count. This example was just to give you a basic idea of how you have to play over a metronome. In this example, I played one note on one count. Let's do that again. And this time, I'm going to keep playing one note on every count and come back from it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on to another exercise. Now what I'm going to attempt is I'm going to try and play two notes on one count. So it will be two notes from the C major scale on one count, and then the next two on the second count. So it will be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So to count it like that, you do it like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we are going to play in the middle too. This is what it sounds like. Now we are going to try and play 4 notes on one count. So that way, at the end of 4 counts, we will be able to play 16 counts. This is what it will sound like. So yeah, so let's try and increase the tempo. What happens is the tempo is basically the speed of your metronome or your song. So as you increase, the counts come closer to each other in time. Say this was we just played it at 90 bpm. Let's try 110. As you can notice, it's slightly faster. It's faster than 90 by 20 bpm. We're gonna play single notes on one count. So the count is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I play two notes on the same count, so it becomes at the end of 4 counts you're playing 8 notes. You have to keep practicing playing on the metronome throughout your journey of music, as it is one of the most important aspects of you being a good guitar player or a musician, because it keeps you in time. It's very helpful, as most of the times musicians play with other musicians from a different who are playing a different instrument. Let's try and play slightly faster. Let's go to 130. Let's go to 130. This is what it sounds like. So I just played double time. Let me play one note on one count. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now I'm going to attempt and try playing it on one count. I'm going to play 2 notes.